I only spent 12 hours in the hospital. I got there at about 7:45 yesterday morning. My surgery started around 9:15 and I left the hospital around 7:30 yesterday evening. So I didn't need to spend the night. It's just a really short stay. The type of procedure I had was a robotic hysterectomy, which is a type of laparoscopic procedure. And it was just a single site incision at my belly button. So very minimally invasive and minimal bleeding, and it's supposed to shorten recovery time and all that good stuff. I had a really good surgeon, so. So my incision site was just a single site at my belly button, and I do have a picture that I can post for you guys. It looks pretty good. They put some glue on there to help the incision stay closed. But it looks good. It feels good. Yeah, my abdomen is pretty swollen, which is normal after this surgery. But other than that, it looks and feels great. I'm actually feeling pretty good. Pain-wise, I really don't have a lot of pain. It's more just soreness. More than anything, I feel tired. I feel so exhausted. I didn't sleep very good last night. It was really uncomfortable trying to sleep. I tried to sleep on my back as much as possible, and then sleeping on my side seemed to be the best. I slept on my right side, but I still only got like 4 hours of sleep, so it was kind of a rough night, which I expected the first night to be kind of rough. So I've been really tired today, but it's not just the sleep. I feel like it's just like, I don't know. In my research, I found that exhaustion after a hysterectomy, whether partial or total, is really common. But I think that the body's just been through a lot. General anesthesia is, kind of a lot. So yeah, I just feel really tired, and the pain medication makes me kind of fuzzy, and yeah, so just kind of feeling a little blah. But pain wise, I feel pretty good. It's mostly just kind of exhausted. So if I had to rate my pain on a scale from 1 to 10, I would say it's maybe a 4. Um, I'm taking pain medication that was prescribed that I was sent home with. So I'm taking Percocet. I'm also taking ibuprofen. And I only take the ibuprofen like once every 8 hours. And then the Percocet I take every 4 hours, but I don't really take it at night. I don't usually need it at night. So but during the day it's like every 4 hours. But honestly, like pain wise, I would say most of my pain has been just when you have laparoscopic surgery, sometimes some of the air bubbles rise and it can give you like a pain in your shoulder and neck area. So that's kind of been hurting. But I mean, that's worse than the actual incision or surgical or, site itself. And then where I bit my lip. So I bit my lip while I was under anesthesia on accident, and it's still like really swollen. I've got a fat lip right there, but I would say my shoulders and my lip hurt worse than my pelvis. So pain really hasn't been an issue. The pain medication works well, and it was a pretty minimally invasive surgery, so I'm doing pretty good. The hormone replacement therapy I'm using is just oral estradiol. I did 0.5 milligram the first day of my surgery because you still have quite a bit of estrogen circulating in your body right at first. So the first day I just had to have a milligram, and then now I'll do a milligram every day unless I feel like I need to change it. I don't see myself lowering the dosage at any point, but I might need more. Younger women typically do need more estrogen than, like, I'm 33, and so I would probably need more estrogen than a woman, you know, in her 50s or 60s. So I might need to increase it at some time, but it's still too early to tell, and we're just going to play it by ear, which is what we're doing with other hormones as well. So testosterone and progesterone, we're just laying off of those for now, and then I'll have labs done and see where my levels are at and see if I need to add those in. So we'll be deciding that over the next few months. But for now, it's just estrogen, 1 milligram a day. In addition to the estradiol, I also take gummy multivitamins that are actually meant for women 50 and older. But the reason for that is that it has some really good nutrients that you need when you've had a total hysterectomy. Like, it has CoQ10 and things like that in it that are really good. Even though I'm in my 30s, I have the same needs that a woman in her 50s, 60s would need because of my surgery. So in addition to that, I also eat a Brazil nut every morning. It has selenium in it that helps with thyroid, which is more important now that I've had this surgery. So yeah, those are the things that I'm doing to just for my health after the surgery. Because I'm on the estrogen therapy, I have experienced 0 menopause symptoms. I'm just a little over 24 hours out from my surgery, but I've heard stories of women who don't do hormone replacement therapy and they start having menopausal symptoms pretty much right away, like overnight. They'll start getting the night sweats and headaches and hot flashes and things like that. But I have had nothing of the sort. I actually, like, I said before, like, I'm really exhausted today. Like, I just feel really weak and tired. But as far as like hormonally or whatever, I feel great. Like, I feel really good. Hormone wise and pain wise, I feel like I'm smooth sailing right now. So it's just this exhaustion. So hopefully I can start getting some good sleep and yeah, be feeling better in that way. To keep myself busy during recovery. So I'm usually like a busybody. I'm always up cleaning, running around, doing stuff. I don't usually spend much time sitting during the day. So this has been kind of hard for me. But I've been snacking. I've been reading some books just to kind of help me to know what to expect. Books about hormones and surgical menopause and things like that. I've been watching videos and preparing for the next round of homeschool that I'll be doing with my kids. Yeah, and then I dare admit that I have been keeping up somewhat with the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. It's been kind of interesting, so I watch that from time to time. But yeah, and then my husband keeps me busy and he'll come in and talk to me and help me with things. Um, so yeah, my mom's over today helping with our little girl, and it's been good. I think my biggest tip would be to have a good heating pad. I've been using my heating pad ever since I got home, and I just keep it on my tummy and my pelvis, and it really does help. It just kind of helps to keep the muscles loose and alleviate pain and discomfort. So also, I would say to just be patient with bowel movements. So I read that it can take 4 to 5 days to have a bowel movement after a hysterectomy. So to just be patient, and also not really a tip, but just kind of a heads up that the anesthesia kind of like turns off your bowels, for a bit, and your bowels have to like get going again, and it can create some discomfort, just your bowels moving and your bowels really just kind of falling back into place, inside your abdominal cavity. But yeah, so you'll just know to expect like some gas pains and some discomfort, but it will get better and to just be patient with that.